What's good, people? Short one today. We're going to go through why the best time to start growth operating is right now. That could be an info product agency, growth operating, IPGA, whatever you want to call it. It all comes under the same umbrella, but why the best time is now. Stop waiting around. I'm hoping the aim of this video is sort of get you to watch this and just take some sort of action steps straight away after watching this to sort of get the ball rolling, instead of clicking off this video, clicking on another one about some totally different business model, and then doing that for 10 other business models, and then finally not acting on any of them and going back to work tomorrow. The meaning of this video is to get you to really start acting on something, whether it is growth operating or something else. Just make that choice now, and this is going to be why the best time to start growth operating is right now. So if you think you miss your boat, no, now is your best shot. Right, exactly now. People kind of say, isn't it too saturated? Aren't creators ignoring outreach now? It's impossible to find creators to even message them, never mind actually get a reply. So the aim of this video is to break these myths. So first, we've got, everyone says start next week, but this mindset is killing your potential. The truth is, you need to start today to dominate tomorrow. So, first, is the market too saturated? It's not saturation, it's outdated methods. So of course you're going to believe it's saturated if you're trying something from some guru that did this business model a year ago, but now they've generated a big audience. So why would they carry on doing the business model? 90% of the time they're just making money from their audience, and they're selling you methods that might have worked a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever it might be, and that could be in any business model. So the issue is you're relying on information from people that's however much old. Of course it's going to be a little bit saturated and not work, but you need to be more unique and come up with really new methods, and that's what's going to step you apart and actually make it work for you. Growth operators who understand how to adapt, improvise, and personalize their outreach and bring results are always going to stand out. So why is now a unique moment? We're in December 2024 right now. Going into January, obviously this is kind of, I'm sort of focused on the methods for 2025 rather than the previous methods that I've been working for 23, 24. We're looking for the new stuff that's going to work. And why now is a unique moment is because many of the younger entrepreneurs, the younger operators are leaving the field for shiny trends. So this opens space up for you to step in. Every niche has boom and bust cycles. Those who stay when others leave reap the biggest rewards. So what are the biggest rewards? If you're going to excel above everyone else and they're all leaving this niche and you stick it to it, you keep pumping content, you keep working, you keep finding creators, you keep setting up systems, you're going to grow way ahead of everyone else if you actually just put the time in. If you think, if you've got a week and you do a different business model for every day of that week, where are you going to get to? Nowhere. Whereas if you yourself use every single day in that week to put every single hour into this, and obviously forever you're not going to be able to put every hour of your time into one business model. You need to have some free time as well, of course. But if you really want to get somewhere, I recommend just putting every single second into something, especially at the beginning, to sort of grow. And then you can slow down a little bit later on. But you need to put some time in and actually take advantage of the situation that you're in. And obviously, like I say, you also need to take advantage of other people leaving the niche for other shiny trends. So some examples of other shiny trends. Do you know who this guy is? This is Eddie. So let's have a look. This is Eddie Cumberbatch. He coined the growth operator model and gave it its name. Don't get me wrong, many people have been doing this for years, but this is the guy who put a name to it and really brought attention to it, obviously alongside Sander Sage with like the kind of IPGA model. It all kind of comes under the same umbrella, but the actual growth operator term that went viral came from this guy. So, and until 1 month ago, he preached it. He was posting consistent videos and content across all platforms, paid communities and mentorships running in the space. He was and still is a huge reason growth operating is so popular. It's such a big trend and so many people are jumping on board. But everything has changed right now. A few weeks ago, he removed all his TikToks and his Reels to reintroduce himself in his new model, clip curating. Now, what does this mean for you? So, I'm not going to dive into clip curating too much, but what I will say is clip curating is just another shiny object. It might work for some people. It's just another business model. Every business model can work. If you put enough time into anything, even dropshipping, the most saturated thing, the most dead thing now, if you put enough time and made it in a unique way, you can still make dropshipping work now. So there's no thing to say like different business models are dead, but just moving along to the next one is just another shiny object. You can still make any business model work. There's no point jumping ships. However, the good thing about this is he has taken all the newbies, the kids, the spammers with him and helped free up our ocean over in the info product space. So he's took all these guys that are jumping from shiny object to shiny object to the clip curating business niche, whatever you want to call it. He's took them with him. They're now paying for courses in that space. They're learning how to do that. And what that means for you, if you're wanting to stick around with info products, become a growth operator, become an IPGA, an IPA, whatever you want to call it, if you're willing to put the time in and focus on that, he's took away all the sort of silly competition for you. All the guys are spamming outreach and sort of ruining the different methods. So now you can focus on being unique and really putting yourself forward. Do you know what this is? So here's another example. What is this? Again, a new trending niche. This is AI infrastructures. This is make.com. But again, same sort of thing, just another shiny object. What does this mean for you? Nothing, just another distraction. But the important part, it has done us, done you, done me a favour and took a huge mass of the online business market into another trending niche, widened our space in the growth operator model. So not only has Eddie took people to the clip curating niche, there's also a lot more creators now taking people to the AI infrastructure, AI voice, AI appointment setting, whatever you want to call it. They've took so many people over there as well. So now growth operating was such a trending model, like kind of dropshipping was a few years ago. But now you're seeing people sort of delegate into these other niches straight away. Growth operating didn't really go viral for too long, which means that it's still very, very small. Like, although you might see it a lot, if you go ask a random person, on the street, have they heard of dropshipping? Chances are they're going to say yes. Have they heard of growth operating? I imagine 9 times out of 10 they're going to tell you no, even more than that most likely. So the good thing is, growth operating is getting less popular straight away. It blew up massive, but now the creators are delving into other spaces, which means we're just opening up our ocean for growth operating even more. Personally, I don't believe in saturation, as I said, but there's always a way around it. Even just having a better offer is a good start. But that doesn't even matter for you anyway, because the saturation has run into all of these other models like I'm talking about. And then you might ask, what if I'm not experienced? So you might be thinking, it might be worth me jumping on one of these models because everyone's ahead of me in growth operating. They've all got more experience. But no, that doesn't matter. Don't worry, everyone starts somewhere. Everyone that you're seeing, everyone that you're watching these videos of, they all started somewhere. Do you think all these guys just spawned in with 6-7 figure creators? No, they put the work in. What if I